I'm trying to be cool about this, but there is a large part of me that is freaking out just a little bit.
Hi there, my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in.
So, I know that for a lot of you guys, in the northern states where snow and ice is just something that happens every year, this may be kind of out of left field for you. But so I think it's really important before I go on with this vlog to say that we live in the southern states. The amount of snow that we actually get, it doesn't make sense to buy road salt and snow plows and all those kinds of things. So when we get an inch or two of snow, or if we get ice, or if we get below freezing, a lot of we just shut down, because we don't have, it's not safe. There are no snow plows here, and so if we have to shut down, there are a lot of implications of that for our business. This is it says here through Thursday in the afternoon, so we're not going to really have snow, but we're kind of in this general area right here, and it's going to get below freezing, and we pretty much know that it's going to get below freezing. Now, normally I wouldn't be so worried about it, and really, honestly, deep down in my heart, I feel like nothing's going to happen, and this is going to be a total bust, and by the time this vlog comes out, we're all going to know that it was a total bust or not. But I do feel like nothing is going to happen. But on the other hand, outside is rainy and mucky and wet, and it's supposed to get below freezing tonight, which means that the water that is accumulating on the ground right now, that is not being soaked up by the land and the dirt, it is going to freeze, and then it's supposed to rain even more after being frozen, so we may get snow or sleet or ice, and we don't drive well in the snow or ice. We have no milk or bread on our shelves at our local Kroger, and so there's a lot of us who are slightly panicking. I'm not panicking for safety. I think that we're going to be okay, but I am panicking about what that means for us here at the market. Don't ask me if I'm sponsored by Keurig or that tea place, the tea bags that I use, because both of those came off a pallet, and I hijacked them, and I have no regrets about that. Okay, so as the day goes on, we've got about 30 minutes until we close, and if things get to where we're not going to be able to come in tomorrow, then we will not have time to restock. We might be able to restock later in the afternoon if we can wait for it to melt a little bit, if it gets above freezing. And if that's the case, then we can probably just restock later in the day, and then we'll be fine. But if we can't get here at all tomorrow, then we're going to have to just move our opening day to Saturday instead of Friday. And I just hope that doesn't confuse anyone. Go to work today, as you can see me in my natural habitat, but I just really wanted to document this. Ended up washing my dreads this morning because I'm not leaving the house today. So so Joe woke up this morning, we both looked outside, looked at the roads, and it is not snow that you see out there. That is sleet and ice. So we figured it's not safe even for us to be out on the roads, and it's very likely not safe for any of our staff to be out on the road. So we are not going to restock today. So the tentative plan is that we're just going to keep an eye on it. If we can get there this afternoon, great. Doubt it. It's supposed to stay below freezing all day. I don't think we're going to be able to get there today. But tomorrow, maybe especially if we start a little bit later, and typically we start restocking around 8 a.m. But if we can start maybe a little bit later, give some of that ice time to melt, we should be able to move our opening day to Saturday for the first day. And then Saturday is usually our second day of the sale, our $7 day. And we'll just move that day to Sunday. And we're typically closed on Sundays. So if we do that, then by Monday, we'll be back on track. It's not what I wanted to do, but these are things that are like totally outside of our control. I look at roads like this and I'm like, people in the north, like, this is just normal life for them. And I'm like, we have no infrastructure for something like this. And so we live in the South for a reason. Right, Joe?
Yeah.
Luckily, Joe knows what he's doing, so I'm glad he's driving and not me. So we're almost done cleaning out and doing the parking lot. I just think it'd be a lot safer for everyone. So we asked our local community. We have an Ask Conway Facebook page, and we asked our local community if anybody would be willing to come do that. And it turns out that they did, and they really showed out, and it was really awesome. So I'm super excited. At least it's a lot safer for people to get in here. But the weather is going up to like 39 degrees this afternoon, so hopefully everything will continue to melt and stay melted. It is very hard just to close for one day because of the falling prices model, to be able to, where we can profit what we're supposed to profit and people can get the goods that are expected on those days. So I think it's the best course of action. We have communicated and over-communicated our pricing this week, so I'm hoping that everybody gets the memo. Honestly, I just have to say that if we were open today anyway, the roads still aren't all that great. I think we would have been slow anyway, so I think this is also best for us as well. And I don't want people to feel like they are going to miss out and then try to risk going on roads that are not safe for them. We have a few employees that were supposed to work today, but they live far away, and they live on roads that are not well maintained. So those people aren't coming in, but those of us who lived close enough inside the city, we were able to come in today, and we have plenty of staff to kind of help us through today. So for that, I am incredibly grateful. All right, guys, so it's official. We are restocked on a Friday, and we have the schedule ready to go. So we're ready to open tomorrow. The bins have been stocked, the store has been cleaned, the floors have been mopped. It is a beautiful sight to see. And so we're ready to open tomorrow. So we're going to open tomorrow, Saturday, for $10 day, and then we'll open on Sunday for a first time in a really long time. Actually, I think ever. I don't think we've ever worked on a Sunday, for $7 day, and then Monday $4 like usual, going all the way down to Wednesday, where everything's gonna be $1. So I guess it's one of those things where you really have to roll with the punches. I was really scared last night. I know I had a really hard time sleeping, because I was really, really concerned about the weather and whether or not we'd be able to make it to the store today. But those have subsided. We have come to the other end of it. I can't wait to see what this week of sales really looks like. And it just goes to show that it's scary. There's always something to be concerned about in this line of work. But you just got to roll with the punches. You just got to be flexible And always, always, always communicate, over communicate. I can't tell you how many times we've talked about the schedule being changed, and I think it worked. I think, today, which is usually one of our busiest days, we had maybe 3 people show up, not knowing that we were closed, and I think most of those people were just stopping by or passing by. So I went ahead and let them know and apologized for being closed. But they all seemed excited to come back tomorrow. So we'll see how that works. I'm so excited. And I guess this is where I leave you guys today. And I thank you guys so much for following us on this journey. Until next time, peace.